Ooh, there are beautiful things on the horizon. You're feeling out of touch. You have it. And right now it's really shining. This is your intuitive reading for the week of September 15th, 2025. My name is Jessica. I'm an evidential medium and psychic, and I am going to share 5 different intuitive readings with you. So take a second, center yourself, take a breath, and notice what number between 1 and 5 you are feeling drawn to today. And that number will correspond with your intuitive guidance for this week. And as always, if you're one of the first 3 people to leave a comment below that you would like an additional clarifying card pulled, I will read a card for you and I will respond to your comment in the comments below. So check back, I would say within 24 hours, and you should see your response from me in the comments below. All right, let's get started. Now, as I am moving these cards around, just notice what number you are feeling drawn to this week. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. And we have card 1 is already coming out of the deck. So let's see what we have. So this is going to be a week of movement for you. I am pulling emotional loss. Emotional loss. Take a good look at the imagery here. This is a really beautiful card because even though it says emotional loss, this is also an opportunity for healing. So you are in the middle of a cycle. Actually, you're going to be moving into the end of a cycle, and emotional loss means you are really feeling the emotion behind this change in the cycle. But what you have an opportunity to do right now is to start to feel into what is coming up for you. So even though it might feel like you have one door closing, there's actually another door, window, moon roof, that's opening for you right now. And so this is reminding you that you can feel what it is you're going through. Feel those emotions, even though things might not have looked how you thought they were gonna look. This is a learning experience for you because you have taken the time to actually grow from this. And that means that when we plant things, they will grow and turn into something beautiful for us if we nurture them. Now, sometimes you'll nurture things, and unfortunately, the way you nurtured them might just not have been the way that would give them the growth you had hoped for. But this is the universe reminding you that it's okay to feel your feelings and then to shift and to redirect your energy and allow that growth to come through so that you can move into this next cycle. Don't feel like you have to rush, though. Don't feel like emotions are holding you back. It's really important to feel the pain just like it is to feel the promise, because it is through the feeling of all of our emotions that we truly learn how to communicate and learn what resonates with us. So pay attention to your inner voice right now. Allow yourself the time you need. Allow yourself some clarity and some quiet. If you can go into that quiet, you can feel what's coming up for you next and which way to move forward. Don't get stuck. Just because this says emotional loss, that doesn't imply that you have to be stuck in your emotional loss or that you have to be stuck in feelings that aren't serving you. Feel your feelings and move forward. Keep them in your heart, just like this shows. This shows him holding on to his heart, but as all of those feelings are being felt, they're spiraling into something even bigger and more beautiful. And this is turning pain into promise and creating opportunity for you. So allow yourself to also receive the opportunity as you feel your emotions. Now, if you shut your emotions down during this time, it's going to be a lot harder for you to move through your cycle into the promise. So take the time, feel the emotions, feel what you're going through, whether it's disappointment or pain, whatever it is that you need to do to honor the closing of this door so that you can prepare for the opening of another door. All right. Moving into number 2, we have 2 cards. Wow. All right. We have intuition and third eye chakra. So it's hard to imagine a better combination of cards for somebody who is stepping into their intuition. These two cards together, your third eye chakra and your intuition, show me that this is a week of major expansion for you. Feel into that third eye. Allow your senses to open. You are an intuitive soul. You are having a physical experience, and this is your way to connect with what truly moves you forward in your life. If you've been thinking about doing something, now you will get the answers you need to know whether or not you should move forward, and those answers will come from you. If you take the time to really focus on your intuition, allow for that growth, you will find answers that you have been trying to find for some time now. So take these cards to heart because your intuition is just craving that attention right now to help move you forward. If you would like to learn more about how you can feel into your intuition, how you can harness your intuition, how it can aid you in your day-to-day life, I recommend that you watch my videos on intuitive guidance and intuitive development. A lot of my channel is devoted to just that, so I hope that you will take the time to watch some of those videos. You'll find them on the main page under Psychic and Intuitive Development. But this combo here, so your third eye, this is really the portal to feeling into your intuition. So what the cards are reminding you today is to do things that will nurture your third eye and your intuition will flourish. Now, what are things that can nurture your third eye? That can be the thing that I talk about all the time on this channel. Meditation, sitting quietly, feeling into the stillness. That is the best way to do it. But also just paying attention before you make a decision. So that can look like taking a pause, taking a breath, anything where you give yourself just a moment of stillness before you respond. These are gorgeous. This is a beautiful duo. You deserve this duo. Make it work for you. Really lean into this week. Whether that means just taking a breath before you respond to something, or whether that means starting a meditation practice or diving back into a meditation practice. It can be something small, but you have it. And right now it's really shining. So lean in. Yay. And 3, we also have one card. Ooh, all right. Rejoice in celebration. Rejoice. We have been having such beautiful cards over the past month. I am so thrilled. Rejoice in celebration. This is your reminder to look at the bright side of things right now, especially if you feel like you have been really challenged lately. This is the reminder you needed to see this week. Take it in. Rejoice in celebration. It can be really challenging when we are in the thick of things to remember all that we have and all that we can feel grateful for. But gratitude is everything. And right now, if you are really kind of, slogging through things, if you are just feeling like things are moving slow and what's next and how long am I going to be treading water, really pay attention to this card because there is so much to be grateful for, and there always is. And this is reminding you that you are in control of having that mental shift that is going to propel you forward into doing what it is that you want to do and into leading a life that you love. And if there are happy moments that are happening for you right now, Rejoice in Celebration is your reminder to take them in, drink them up, and truly enjoy them. Don't get caught in the muck and the mire of the minutia planning and the details. Really just bring in all of that joy. Let yourself be happy. Allow for that happiness to engulf you. regardless of what else is going on, regardless of the things that are trying to steal your joy, this is your time. Rejoice in celebration, especially if things are going rough for you right now. That mindset, that shift is everything, because at the end of the day, you're responsible for your own happiness and how that has to look. And you get to decide every morning, every moment, you get to decide how you want to feel. And this is your reminder. And if you are celebrating a very special occasion this week, remember, just enjoy. Let everything else go. Release and enjoy. Okay. Number 4. All right, for number 4, we have, interesting here. Number 4 is 2 cards. We've got, there we go, solitude and balance. I love when this balance card comes up because I feel like we always need reminders to keep that balance. And balance coupled with solitude is reminding you not to overdo, okay? Don't overdo. Sometimes you need to lean into that quiet a little bit more. And perhaps you are somebody who is naturally, enjoys being in the quiet. This is also a reminder of where are you finding your quiet. So you might not maybe be seeing a ton of people all the time, but if you're leaning into things like your social media or scrolling through Reddit or things like that, remember that all of the answers you're going to need at the end of the day, the deciding factor is going to come from inside. So just try to balance those scales. If you have been just being bombarded, by whether it's one-on-one in person, people out in public, or even if it's just through your phone, try to give yourself the time to pull back from all the noise and find that balance. Because when there's too much noise, whether it's tech or physical in person, that clouds not only our judgment, it does influence us a lot, especially on social media, but it also keeps it makes it more difficult for you to hear that quiet but strong voice inside of you, your intuition. So if you need to, just, turn off your whatever it is that you're watching. Maybe after this you take a little break and just breathe and touch base with yourself and feel into your intuition. Notice if you can hear it or if you're feeling out of touch. Because when you are balanced, balance is power. Balance is what gives you the opportunity to do what it is that you want to do and to live the kind of life that you love. When anything is out of balance, then our path gets a little bit more rocky because it becomes more difficult for us to know how to navigate challenges. So even when we're in balance, there's challenges, but we have a better understanding of how to navigate those challenges based off of what feels good for us. So really take this to heart. Even if you are a social butterfly, maybe you are extremely extroverted, or maybe you're an introvert that presents as extroverted, touch base internally and really feel into if you are being true to yourself in this, if you're being faithful to what it is that serves your soul's purpose. And you might find some places where you need to adjust this week. And if you adjust, you're going to really notice a difference. And you're going to be thinking to yourself, why didn't I do this sooner? For me, I know, especially with this solitude, I'll think that I am, I am shutting down some of the noise, but I'll still have, alerts on my phone or things that'll distract me. I have to shut it all down. And for me, I really lean into meditation. And if you are somebody who can give yourself that opportunity, I highly recommend trying meditation. But regardless, it's in the balance that you'll find the power, because that power is who you are and how you navigate life. And let your soul speak to you. And that way you can navigate the challenges that you're going through in a productive way that won't keep you stuck in a cycle, but help you to move forward. Okay. And last but not least, number 5, I have one card. Ooh, okay, we haven't had this card in a while. Number 5, heart chakra. Heart chakra. I feel so much love around this card. So much love. And I have to tell you, this week, this card feels a lot like finding love. This card feels a lot like getting in touch with love. Even if you are struggling, this is your reminder. Oh, look at that gorgeous green. This is your reminder. Open that big, beautiful heart chakra up. Feel into your heart. Things are moving around you right now. I can't stop smiling as this card is coming up, and this tells me that there are beautiful things on the horizon. If you are just being introduced to someone, if this is new love for you, take it slow, but be open, because if you bring in the baggage, which is so easy to do if you have been burned before, which we all have, that will hold you back. You have to walk into every romantic opportunity being open and honest with yourself too. And that means knowing that you're ready for love. So this heart chakra, this feels really good. Also, even if you're in a relationship right now, feel into your heart, open your heart, because I feel like I'm being reminded that sometimes you might be in a happy, committed relationship, or you might feel like you're right where you want to be, but maybe your heart is holding you back just a little bit. And that can even be with self-love. So just feel into your heart. Notice if you feel that energy, that love energy pulsing through you, or if you feel like it's a little bit closed off. If you feel like it's a little bit closed off, give it more attention. That might mean giving yourself some more self-love, or that might mean reflecting on the relationship that you have and noticing where maybe you could offer up more love and understanding to the relationship. But I'm really excited for this new love, because this new love encounter that immediately comes through feels really good if you can be open and honest. Also, think of it this way. If you're open and honest with who you are when you're entering into a relationship, you're going to save yourself time if it's not the right match, because you will have known that you showed up wholeheartedly and authentically, regardless of the outcome. And the only way a real relationship will go the distance is if you are able to do that. So why waste the time, right? But this is your reminder. Love is around you. Love is within you. Feel into your heart. Let that heart energy glow and grow and shine, and share it. Share it, because the world really needs your love right now. You need your love. Give it to yourself. The world needs your love. Give it to the world. The more we grow and shine and glow for others in that loving energy, the better we will feel, and the better the world around us will feel. So that is card number 5, and that is the intuitive reading for the week of September 15th, 2025. Thank you so much for joining me. And remember, if you're one of the first 3 people to leave a comment below that you would like a clarifying card, let me know that you're interested, and I will reply to your comments within, I try to do 24 hours. So just, you've got to check back, because I'm not sure if people get alerted or not. So you just want to check back to your comment, and I will have left a reading there for you. Thanks again, and I will see you next Monday.